And hello YouTube, this is me, MrNorskgamer, and I have been on quite the break once again, sorry about that. The reason why I've been on such a break is, first of all, school. Secondly, I somewhat got a job. Depends how we're looking at it. Through school. So yeah, that has kind of been catching up on things, and then was the fact that my laptop had a hard drive crash, so I ended up having to switch the disk on it. Got limited space, so been limited on what I can do with it. And then I had to start using an external hard drive, which is this old thing from Western Digital. It's a few years old. Had it pretty much ever since I got the PSP for the first time, which was not long after its release actually. And I also got a second one somewhere in this room, which is full, so I cannot use that one sadly. But yeah, anyways, the point with the video is I'm not gonna say once again that I am back again, because knowing me, it will be a while before I get to record anything again. That and the fact that my PC flat out just cannot play the games that I want to record. Because I want to record a playthrough of Darksiders 2 and 1 to celebrate the fact that Darksiders 3 has been confirmed, which I have been crying myself to sleep over for ever since about Darksiders 2 and realized that Darksiders 3 will probably never happen. But yeah, the main point with this is the fact that I have actually bought a Switch. With the money I worked to get, and that is why I don't have a new PC yet. My main priority was the PC before anything else. But then a certain game came close to release on the Switch, and also a new 3DS, but I'm not planning on getting that. And that is a little game called Fire Emblem Warriors. I bought the deluxe edition on the Nintendo eShop day one. I noticed it was there, and I of course do have other games on the Switch, like Zelda, because of course, Pokémon Tournament DX, which was originally gonna be Mario Kart 8, but I am not thinking straight when I have lots of money. Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, Zelda, Pokémon, and Binding of Isaac are the 3 games that I have bought physical. Bought them off my work game for that matter, but still, that's beside the point. And I have bought a few games on the eShop. Fire Emblem Warriors Deluxe Edition, because I love the fact that the Koei Tecmo does that game as well as they did with Hard Warriors, Samurai Warriors, Dynasty Warriors, Dwarf Orochi, and somewhat Ninja Gaiden, even though it's not the same style. I have bought Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 with all the DLC in it, because I still had money. I have bought Stardew Valley because I got really curious about it. Because everybody's been praising it, and it's not really my kind of game, but I can understand why people are enjoying it. I myself am somewhat enjoying it. I just need to get into the more into the game itself. I also bought Kingdom's New Lands, mainly because I watched Jacksepticeye play it on the PC, and I saw that it had a Switch version, so I just thought, what the heck. It looks like it can be fun and challenging at the same time, because you have at some point you have a limited amount of gold you can get every day, to the point of where you actually gain nothing unless you send a trader, which means you are fucked if he won't come again. I had that happen once. That was deep in the winter in the first area. I regret everything. So I started that tour again and decided to say, fuck it all, let's just build a ship up fast and just take everything we can and get the fuck out of the place. I'm sure my entire army died for that, but that's beside the point. I also bought Shovel Knight, Spectre of Torment. Basically for the same reason as Stardew Valley, except for the fact that it's Shovel Knight that's been getting all the praise, the normal game. But out of what I have seen of Shovel Knight, Spectre Knight is the only knight that actually had my interest. And when I get a chance to buy a game centered around one character in an entire game that I'm most interested in, heck yeah, I want to play it. And I've also bought Sonic Mania. Mainly just to feel happy with having a Sonic game on there. And as it turns out, I'm being proven once again that I suck ass on 2D Sonic games. Because I cannot beat the second stage for the life of me. I hate when the stage is 2D stages that you can drown and it comes with water. Feel like there's a game I'm missing here. Yeah. But I was going to record this video a few weeks ago. But I don't like recording when my dad is home. And when he was gone for about 2 hours, I was completely caught up in the Farming Warriors. By the way, if you love the Hyrule Warriors, if you thought it was easy, and if you're a fan of Fire Emblem and the mechanics they have, 10 out of 10. Or actually no, 8.5 out of 10. And here's why. The AI actually does something. Your allies actually can do shit on their own. Of course, you can command them to defend your what they call forts and your ally commander, which can never die, which annoys me, because it's never a playable character. It's always just a random guy that's been promoted to allied commander. What I don't like with it is the fact that there is one thing that just gets me the wrong way. And that's the AI. When you tell them all to focus on one enemy. And I've done this mission many times. Every time they just stood and watched me do the job for them. And it's in the history mode, not the story mode. And for those of you who don't know, and those of you who have played Hyrule Warriors, history mode is adventure mode but with Fire Emblem. Now, as you may realize by me saying that, the history mode will go through the different games in Fire Emblem series. Like the first one is the first one's hub or overworld map, I guess you can call it, is the tutorial stage in Fire Emblem Awakening. And after that, you get to the Fates game where you have to choose between Hoshido and Nor in the Fates game. Spoiler, I got really annoyed with it, but in Warriors, I was under the assumption that I only got to pick one, and then the other half will be okay. No, I had to fight both Hoshido and Nor. And beat Ryoma and Sander. Which do that. We have first to unlock their forts on the map by beating the other siblings. There's Camilla, Elise, and Leo for Nor. Tatsuki, or I always forget the name of my second favorite Hoshido character, but the bow guy from Hoshido, Hiroka and Sakura for Hoshido. The third stage is I don't recall which stage in the game itself it is, but I'm pretty sure it's from Shadow Dragon. It's at least in one of the games that Mart is the main character in. I've only played Shadow Dragon on the DS, where he's the main character, so that's why I'm only gonna guess it's that one. And after that, it's oh, which is it? I don't remember the number on it, but it's from the first farm that got localized to the GBA. The one where you start as Lyn or Lindis. And oh my god, Lindis in that game is so... and the last one that I have right now, I'm sure will come more as, or will come more as DLCs. But the last one that's available right now, when you have finished the story, I mean the campaign, is actually an original map specifically for Warriors, which I have yet to actually do much in because I want to finish the other ones. The only problem is, once you have beaten the main bosses on the maps, you get what are they called again? The portals from Awakening. The rift portals from Awakening show up on the map. I think 4 or 5 on each map. And they are super hard. And they have very specific criteria to be able to play them. Like, get an S rank on 5 stages, clear chapter 8 for example, get S ranks on every battle on the map, clear chapter 16. And keep in mind, it's not enough to just complete the story. You have to do both requirements on the ones that have both requirements. And some are just get an S rank on the big boss battle stage. And one of those is the one that's just really annoying. It's on the Lindy stage, where the S rank reward is her sword. I'm always 1 or 2 minutes off because I'm the only one dealing damage to the boss there. I'm not gonna spoil what it is because it's it's the final boss in the campaign mode, and yeah. And of course, the maps themselves, they reference the original games in many ways. Like the first one, it's the tutorial stage in the Awakening. And not spoil much, it references close to the end as well. The Fates map, well, I've already said how it references to it, except for the fact that you have to make both sides, both Torchid and Nor, cooperate and go agree on a peace or truce agreement. Which was really hard for me with Ryoma, because Nor don't really have many interesting characters in my opinion. They only have Sander and Camilla. Those are the only ones from Nor that I actually care about. That's specifically from Nor. Even though Corin, for some reason or another, is classified as a Nor princess. So if that's right, does that mean that canonically Corin is actually from Nor and was not kidnapped from Hoshida? I never really thought of that. Anyways, over to the Lindis map. Or is it part me with that one, but in that one and the one after, whenever you click on the A button, you don't get the modern sound. You get a sound straight from the games. So we click A button on the Lindis stage, you will hear a very familiar sound if you have played the original that got localized to the GBA. Because it's the very same A sound from that game. And the Mart stage, I can't really say much on because I have not done it yet. I have gotten about halfway through it. But I really don't like the A sound from that stage, so beggars can't be choosers, I guess. The last one, as I said, I haven't not done much. I've done about 2 or 3 battles on it. So yeah, I can't really say much about that one, but it gets hard. Basically, how they solve the difficulty, how they show the difficulty in a stage, is they do not show the stars or some level 7 difficulty like they did in Hard Warriors. They show the recommended level for the stage. Like the first stage in every stage is, except for the 2 last one, is gonna be at most 25. In the last stage, it's 35 or 40, I don't remember exactly. I think it's around there at least. So yeah, you will have to grind a lot if you are to complete everything in the game. And just like our warriors, it has medals. Oh boy, does it have medals. And they are also question marked out. Those you haven't unlocked, and those who refuse to show what the fuck the stipulation is. Sorry. But yeah. And as much as I played Hard Warriors, what surprised me is how kind of furious infuriated me. I was in the middle of a stage. I was about to completely defend my fort, my main fort, so that I didn't lose the game. And just as I was about to kill Cromwell attack there, game crashed. That's the first game I've gotten to crash on the Switch ever since I bought it. So yeah, I got a little infuriated, decided to take a little break, but other than that, one crash, I haven't had any issues playing the game. I have no issues playing on the Switch either. Either in my hands or on TV, without using the Pro Controller, because screw that shit. Yeah, I believe I want to feel it out bother with that one. Instead, I'm using the comfort grip that followed with it, which I can agree makes it seem a bit smaller when you hold it than it looks to be, but it works. It really works. Yeah, that's really all I want to say. And remember, it is not that I have returned for a good video. It is not that I can guarantee that I will record more in the near future. I'm not gonna promise anything I know I can't hold. Mainly because I'm gonna be limited on what I can record and what I can't. But I will consider doing a Fire Emblem playthrough, like the original Fire Emblem, and the second one that got released to GBA that I don't quite remember the name on. So yeah, I can guarantee I will try my best to get that going. And hopefully it will not be another playthrough that I just put down to rest instantly and just forget about it. Then when I start recording, I remember that, god damn it, I have a playthrough that I have yet to finish. Yeah, that's all folks. See you next time.